also roaming now. So they're going to look at mid, but FN is just jungling. Someone's also telling me that the draft overlay is still on, is that correct?
Might have misclicked a moment ago. Because I have to change my hotkeys. Sometimes I accidentally click the wrong one, then switches to the overlay, but it doesn't matter anyway. Because I had to deal with the streams, but it looks like we are... Yeah, we should be ready to go.
Alright, well, they're also ready to go in mid. Miposhka and King are waiting for a go on Chi. And they gotta go soon, because otherwise they're wasting their time here. All 3 cores of Vega have now reached level 5, and the only one of Empire that's on 5 is Chappie. And both FN and Ghostic are only level 4, so they're losing out on experience big time here.
Alright, middle lane, the hook will miss after the smoke. Miposhka charging in here, but I don't think they can really get the kill. Maybe though on the silent here, doesn't quite get the body blocks as Ghostic TP's in, and look at this, turning this around on Miposhka, so who gang 2 is the question here. Empire tried to go for the turnaround, but in fact they end up still getting the kill, but now Sioma? Quite a bit of damage from Ghostic, power shot will miss, one more right click here with the glaives from FN. Was it a glaive on a tree?
Yes, he
Damn,
hit the tree.
Alright, so I'm back. I'm officially back now. I think everything should be alright on the new stream.
Alright, nice.
Yeah. Just gonna
so yeah,
check.
we got Vega winning out on experience big time here. Which is...
Bottom lane that is. Another hook on Miposhka and gets the bash, but he's still being slowed down by the rot. Yeah, and the charge through actually, just barely enough to keep him safe, and then he gets fucked. I don't know. Have you all played a lot of Chaos Knight and then you try to wind up for the Reality Rift? But then you keep getting
I've
fucked.
played some roaming CK. Yeah. It's... I mean, when you hit those rifts, it's really good though.
Oh yeah.
It's like, you might get unlucky just a little bit. So, but you're gonna be on top of the guy one way or another.
Oh, yeah.
And you're tanky enough that just in case you rift yourself into the entire enemy team, you're actually gonna survive that stuff, so...
Yep. There's also the thing that you can do. With that log animation, you can just throw it out a couple of times, then you see beforehand where you're gonna end up, so you can cancel it again and then just try it again until you find a position.
Roll a better one.
Yeah.
I've seen Yapster do that a lot. Back when... I'm not sure. Like, he rolled roaming CK for a couple of games and got really out of control. I actually hope they're gonna do that again. Once or twice now that he's on Secret and...
Get the kill, maybe though.
Oh, Silent is really very far up here.
He is indeed. Wind run forward from King R. Just have another power shot in a second here. The trees will give him vision, but look at this. Turn around and stare. The real you helping his buddy out. The hook to the high ground into his own trees. The ghost stick should eventually end up falling here. Maybe not before he gets against Sioma. And yeah, she gets a counter. And the neutral creep gets ghost stick. So hey, that actually ended up working out well for Empire somehow.
Yeah, that's pretty unlucky for Vega. Then again, Vega don't need any luck right now. They get the 3 highest levels on the board. They've got the highest net worth by quite a bit on the CK as well. And Afterlife is also having, well, the lane of his life. He's still getting left alone. He's holding pace with the Lifestealer just fine. And yeah, the Lifestealer is not happy about how fragile that purification makes him.
It's one of the very few matchups that Lifestealer actually loses 1v1. Normally it's the hero that you can just throw in a safe lane, and most off-laners that you're up against will just choose to abandon the lane rather than try to mess with you. But Omni Knight, of course, a bit of a different breed. So he's off to a good start, the real you with a really quick Midas, which means he's going to continue that gold lead for a lot of time here, unless Empire can find some ways of actually killing him.
Ooh.
You have to slow on the Sioma here as he revealed himself with the hook. The repel is there, will dodge a power shot damage. Chappie needs another right click here. Can he deny himself? No. Force repair also preventing that, but heals there from Afterlife, keeping him alive. Immediately eats his way through the tree. So he's prepared for this ghosted gank as well with the Quelling Blade.
Yeah, and Ghostic's got a... Oh, he's low on mana as well. And he is also going for that Hand of Midas. So I was about to say, is he gonna choose to put some pressure on this tower? But no, Vega, we're shrining up. And things are back to the old ways.
Yep.
Ghostic runs into the jungle yet again. No, not Ghostic, sorry. Chappie runs into the jungle again.
Oh.
And the Spirit Breaker train is going mid. Is he gonna go all the way?
Yeah, but I don't think he can actually do anything, even if he continued with the charge. It's kind of the problem that I start to see. I mean, Ghost Stic's rotation have been a little bit lucky at times that they didn't turn around on him, like with that neutral creep deny moment earlier. But other than that, Vega Squadron have been doing a decent job responding to it and not really losing as much as they should to that, as well as the Spirit Breaker doing the same. So now we're at the point where Empire actually gonna have to take it a bit slower and just soak some more experience. I mean, Portugal looking for level 6 up top, but Lifestealer can't really win up against an Omni Knight, and neither can the Spirit Breaker at half the levels.
Yeah, I would have put King R up there, I think. Miposhka's gotta sit behind someone or be in a jungle. Yeah, he's just hiding in the trees right now. There is no way for him to come out. If he comes out, he's dead.
It's always a charge out, I suppose. So even if the Afterlife finds him, maybe he can't actually get the burst damage off, but yeah. It's not ideal, regardless, losing your a good chunk of health points on your tier 1 tower. It's early.
Yeah, and he doesn't know if anyone else is lurking nearby. But Xioma is just lurking in the jungle. Silence over there as well.
So, get Chaos Knight, go for an armlet, so standard build for him. Also have G up to level 10 now, together with his carrier highest on the board, and he has the Blink Dagger queued up already. So, no like Vlad shenanigans for quick roach steal, they just want to blink right on top of people and start pushing the advantage.
Yeah, they're just farming their way to the win right now, and Empire is... They can't really find an opening. Oh, there it is.
The Rage Train ready to go. We push Wills level 6, so you have that extra bit of lockdown available. Now you only need to find a target. The only one that they see in this general area is Afterlife, with this Observer Ward just dipping in and out of vision. Don't exactly know where the rest of them is, which is why they're holding on until he comes forward. There it is. Follow-up control is available with the shackles too, but Afterlife pretty tanky still here. Pops the ult with it and the TP out, nothing to cancel it. So all they really got out of that, spending so much time and effort and 4-man rotation at the end of the day up top, all they got out of it was that cooldown. Albeit it's a very long one, but still.
Yeah, FN went top for that also, and the Aurelio has just been pushing bot lane all the time. Adds half damage on the tier 2, and even now no one seems interested in actually making him stop. This is getting out of hand. Team Empire has got to find some way to go on anyone. And also, they were 4-man on top lane, right? They failed the gank, no one stop anymore, and then they don't push the tower in. They just fall back into the jungle. That's, like, to me that indicates that they're not feeling good about this. They don't see a way to get back into it, which is might be even worse than not actually having a way back into it.
Yeah. Kind of feeling scared, and it's not exactly the type of attitude that you can afford really with these kind of heroes.
No, they were supposed to be, like, as we said, the ease of execution, right? They were supposed to just go in, click people. But they have done precious.
They might be the ones getting clicked soon. G, he finished off his blink, goes right onto me Porsche. He's gonna look for the charge away. Nice cancel there, actually. But, well, Same with difference, really nice shackle there, but they don't have the damage to follow it up. Gee, it's a little bit too angry there in the front lines.
And Chappie can't actually fight the Ursa without an armlet up. He's just gonna die.
Yeah.
So he can make use of the fact that the Ursa was that far forward either. That's what we mean when we say that a Midas
dangerous,
needs some
gee,
time to
yeah.
pay off.
Look at this, he wants. He's just walking up. He's not even blinking on him. Just acting, just like
He's
the king
getting
of the
charged
world.
now, though. Oh no, they're not gonna defend this. There's the CK ult again.
Pretty sure Vega realized that Empire, you can't fight them, or doesn't want to fight them at all right now. So they're just gonna go from tower to tower. That's the last remaining tier 1 down already. Before the 15-minute mark has been struck. So the only things that are still going decently for Empire, well,
They got the
that
tower
isn't
trade
it,
on
yeah.
bot with Ghost Stick.
Exactly.
But
Right.
yeah, that death on mid is not.
So they got the tower trade bottom,
You
they
have to
got
not
the
be
Midas going on Ghost Stick if N has got a kill and hasn't died yet at the very least. Now they might find the Chaos Knight, the Shackle, absolutely ridiculous, but the defensive focus is there for Sioma, but the big Angry Bear, G with fresh Aegis in hand, they're gonna look for Chappie, 4-second stun from the Chaos Bolt. Oh
They just
man,
get
now FN is not
chased out of their
this
shrine region.
either, but he can't get the blink. The hook is landing there, Sioma! What a monster, and the lockdown setting him up and serving another kill straight into G's claws. Well, we talked about how Punch can be hit or miss, but so far it's hit after hit for Sioma.
Yeah, he's hitting them. Like a couple of times he missed, he had to be next leveled, and then the hero dodging died anyway. So Sioma is having a great game, and yeah, the net worth also looks very painful for Team Empire. Do they have any ancient stacks at all up for their Templar Assassin? I don't think so.
Nope.
So he's also gonna have a really hard time getting back. I think it's pretty much all on Ghost Stick now. And that's not the position you want to be in as a Nature's Prophet. You want to have at least one other core up there so that you can fight the enemy and distract them while your Nature's Prophet does their thing. But he is pretty much the only one who can really make a fist right now. And Vega are not stopping.
I mean, why would they, right? You have Aegis, you have Armlet and Sanjin Yasha already on your Chaos Knight. It's only 70 minutes in now, just a quick reminder. Of course, it's all the tower gold and kill gold starting to add up, and yeah, so that's good.
Just a little bit.
FN picking it up as well, so it gets them halfway to Stessa later. This is the point, Blink Deso, where TA can actually start to show up, even if the team's a little bit behind. You still have the burst damage to cleave through some of these heroes.
Yeah, if he gets the Deso and he can blow someone up before the fight is well underway, they can actually make it a 4v5, and then they might be able to fight Vega. But he has to get there first. But
is Vega gonna give them
away?
time? Is the question, because all they have left now is the tier 2 bottom. That one's already down below 600 health points.
Well, Vega are spread out again. They haven't got too much time left on his Aegis now. They gotta start grouping now. And their warding is not actually, like, they probably know where FN is because they saw him walking in, but they can't actually really find him.
Okay, they're looking for Chaos Knight, one of the tankier targets here. 4 people around him though. And should be enough. Maybe not. What the hell was that? The defensive hook, but the bash just isn't connected. So Miposhka saving that one up. And redeeming himself here.
Really unfortunate, but I'm actually pretty happy to see like Empire get a little bit of a foot in the door here. So now they're gonna push the top tower. And
the more these kind of things they find, okay. Gotta be careful of Miposhka. Bit still in trouble here. FN trying to help. Shackle will not latch. He just walks back. Still has Aegis for a little bit at the very least. Wasn't really in any danger of dying. The hook through the Ancients! Yoma! Charge coming through to try and turn this around, and they will. Yeah, there's no actual support until just now. Afterlife will get the counter kill on Miposhka, so he continues to be the punching bag and silent. Realize that he can't actually fight Chappie alone, so he'll have to call in support, and he does. It's Afterlife snagging that one up as well.
And he just gets bashed. No time to armor toggle your way out of that. Ghost sticks up to Shadow Blade now. He's still doing all that he can. I think he's gonna go top. Like, push the wave bot a little bit more. Then move top and at least get the tower out of it before Vega go up to your high ground here. Look at how tanky those freaking illusions are.
Charge comes through, but no, nice drag back here to stun instantly, annihilating Spiritbreaker. Good shackle. But with the damage follow-up, it just isn't there. Ghostic keeping Mac. Get rid of the illusions here. Aegis has now expired, so Vega a little bit more careful about what they do. So all they get away with is a bit of chip damage up on the high ground, plus that kill.
Empire are feeling really pressured.
Yeah. I mean, they have to...
Ghostic's going top now.
Yeah. They need so many items that they just don't have right now. They have that Shadow Blade, which is great for split pushing, trying to have the defense utilities, Shadow Blading out after pushing a little bit. Or just get pick-offs at the same time,
yet,
but yeah. Might be able to find something actually. It's only Silent and Sioma here. A couple of right-click should do the trick. The Dismember comes out, keeping him alive a moment longer.
No.
No counterplay this time.
Empire just moves right on back, actually, which is not something that I'd expected. It's like that tower is still there, you just gotta kill. But they are not looking to show themselves right now. They want to be off of the map, which is... Alright, a perfect setup to go into this smoke. They're just not going to be ganking anything.
Yeah. Well, if they gank anything, then they have to go for someone that they ideally can burst down. The real you on the Chaos Knight, maybe not the target, it's already level 16, 2k health points, decent amount of armor, even with the Desolator up at this point from the TA.
If they found him right there though, he didn't have his ultimate up yet.
Yeah.
So that would have been a really good time, but instead they're just gonna ward the enemy jungle so that next time they do know if they are ganking something or nothing. But Vega just smell this. They are not interested in any of Empire's shenanigans.
Yeah. Stick it together here, but they haven't spotted
inside.
They have been spotted out by Empire. They have a ward on this high ground too. It spotted out some of these movements. But now the time for talk is done here. No more playing around. It's gonna be a full-on 5-man high ground siege. With the real you having an extra illusion to work with, plus the meta style whenever he needs. The tower's already dead, and Vega, well, don't even need to commit for more if they don't want to. They forced a couple of heroes back, and not Ghostic though. He's looking to at least get the creeps in on top of the high ground and force Vega back in return. But the shrines are still being chipped away at now as well.
Ghost is actually picking up the Orchid right now, so instead of going for more damage on the creep waves and faster push, he's looking to kill.
There's a long charge here, the real is actually being silenced, mantles it off, and now nice little slow ghost stick. He'll pay the price for it, instantly critted down, same for Miposhka. Ouch.
That was an overly optimistic TP. They're like, is this our way back into the game? And then Vega showed them that no, it is most definitely not.
Charged all the way across the river and then the turnaround eventually came, but now FN, he's more or less alone. He has a passenger, they will get one. The rest of Vega's squadron here looking to loop around the back here. I'm not sure if they caught a glimpse of him. Well, it was TPing out, it was rage TP anyway, so nothing they could have done. But they also can't really attract out of FN, so they get away with murder here, quite literally.
That's going to give them a little bit of time. But 30 more seconds until the next Phantasm. And that's going to be... They're going to go either on mid, I think, because the top line is pushed out pretty far right now. Or they're going to move this Ursa in through the bot line. No, it's going to be mid if they go.
I
But
know,
they
textbook would
might
say just push down
take the
bottom
Roche.
and get the last few two, or just set up for Roche by pushing out the lanes, yeah. That's the other thing. He did pop an illusion rune plus the meta style, so now he's setting up 4 illusions. Maybe it's makes Empire think, yeah, the ultimate is down. Let's go.
That would be a pretty clever trick. He gets so much damage on his range racks here.
Can't even deal with these illusions. Oh man. Yeah, enough space for Roche. He's just in hand once again on G. He has Axe, he has Basher. Sioma has a medallion even, so
again.
it's an OP item.
It's also rough for Ghostic because if he wants to be enough of a threat that Vega have to go back for him, he has to threaten this bot lane.
Yeah.
He can't go top because there's a tower still in the way.
He's nowhere near there right now.
He doesn't have enough time.
Ryu with his actual ultimate, he also has the Manta style whenever he needs it. G blinks in, tries to see if he can find someone. There it is, to drag back into the stun. Instantly annihilated once again. Miposhka goes in, brings Chappie close, and focusing on illusion though, now another drag back. Just going from bad to worse here, trying to clean through Chappie, trying to keep him alive. Another 4-second stun here, but now the stun's onto G. Makes him think twice about continuing, but the damage is being done in the backlines here. Objective-based gaming is a thing. The Ryu, another drag back, this time on an event that shot through everybody, so good on that. But once again, Miposhka gets a second life. Sioma will even deny himself. Now the Frostbite on TA. No invis to keep him safe, and it's no buyback on TA either, so this game is actually over already. There it is, GG.
That was... I mean, they had to basically run in there and hope that they were gonna kill something. Because if Vega fights that clustered, you can't actually jump on the backlines and burst someone before the help is there. The Omni-Knight is always gonna be there, the Phantasm is always going to just drag you out of position. So no way to burst a CM or a Pudge or anything. You just gotta run in and hope for the best.
Yep.
And when you're this far behind, that's basically impossible. So yeah, very neat.